Do you know what I am always hearing? That all Democrats do is spread propaganda and lies. But when asked to show proof of the propaganda and lies, they can never produce it. Here is an example of what I mean. I posted this earlier today. In response, this individual said, "Why do you always blame the right for literally something that comes right out of the left's playbook?" So you see my comment about deportation, women's rights, anti-trans laws. And I asked him, how did something like that come from the left? He never answered. But don't worry, I will tag him so that he sees the video. And then I get this as a response as well. I just laughed and said, okay, MAGA, keep believing the lies. There is only one thing that criminal Trump has ever said that I believe every single word. It is what he said after winning the 2015 presidential election.
We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
I wholeheartedly believe that statement, because literally anything he says his followers believe. You have to be some kind of special to actually believe Chelsea Clinton got $84 million from USAID, or that $50 million was sent to Gaza for condoms. All you have to do was research it. But instead, you chose to believe a blatant lie. But hey, you guys are the same ones who truly believe cats and dogs were being eaten in Springfield, Ohio. During his first term, criminal Trump made 30,473 blatantly false or mostly false statements. And you guys hung on to every word like it was gold. That is an average of 21 lies per day. That is more lies than the great presidents Barack Obama and Joseph Biden have told combined in the 12 years of their presidency. You guys love to claim that Democrats are the racist party and the violent party and the hateful party. You tried to use reverse racism and claim that you are the ones who are being oppressed. But how quickly you forget that it is your party that has white supremacists, such as this idiot, Nick Fuentes. I am sure you know who this is, because none of you said anything when he said this about women, and that includes the women in your life.
Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies. Hi. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. It's your body, my choice. Will never, ever be a female president. Never! There will never be a female president, ever!
It is also your party that proudly waves the Confederate flag. The same flag that symbolizes slavery, as that is why the war itself even began. Because you wanted to keep black people as slaves. And let's not forget about the Proud Boys who willingly vandalized a black church, stormed the Capitol, and were in Springfield, Ohio because of a fucking bold-faced lie by Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. And let's not forget about the KKK giving their endorsement to criminal Trump, putting flyers in the mailbox of migrants telling them to get out. And then you have these racist fucking idiots who think it is okay to walk up and down busy streets calling little black kids the N-word, or standing on the bridge of overpasses with racist signs for everyone to see, or trying to show their dominance by going to a predominantly black city in Cincinnati, Ohio. And then you have this racist motherfucker, right here, Darren Beattie, the same man who was fired during criminal Trump's first presidency for attending a white nationalist conference, the same person who said competent white men must be in charge if you want things to work. Unfortunately, our entire national ideology is predicated on coddling the feelings of women and minorities and demoralizing competent white men. Do you know what each of those white supremacy groups and individuals have in common with each other? The thing they have in common with each other is that they follow a racist, homophobic, xenophobic, habitual lying, fearmonger, narcissistic, 34-time felon by the name of criminal Trump. And what is so sad and pathetic is that you guys follow the same individual, knowing that he is a racist and a homophobic, a xenophobic, a narcissist, and a habitual liar. And you follow him proudly with your chest out. So do not get it twisted, because it is your party who is everything that you falsely claim that the Democratic Party is. You claim to be the party of peace and love, but how about you try being honest with yourself for once? You are the party of hate and chaos. You are the party of violence, racism, and bigotry. Remember, it is your party that stormed the Capitol on January 6th in a violent attempt to overthrow democracy based on a bullshit lie that criminal Trump told you over and over again, even though every single court said that the election was not rigged. It was your party that demanded the head of former Vice President Mike Pence. It is your party who is spreading around disinformation and misinformation about trans people indoctrinate your children. Yet you have never shown any proof. It is your party who is creating trans laws that negatively affect the trans community. It is your party who is trying to create laws that make gay marriage illegal. It is your party who put a Muslim ban, and it is also your party who makes up shit about Muslims just because a few of them are radical. It is also your party who wants to remove every single migrant, including those that are legal. And it is your party that wants to get rid of birthright citizenship. But now that the election is over, and your racist president won, you want to all of a sudden play kumbaya and just be friends and put all of this behind us. But for those of us who say no, we cannot go back. Your attitude changes. You are upset because we cannot put this behind us. How can you honestly think we would put this behind us when you refuse to accept the results of 2020? To those of you who were trying to make a statement by not voting, and for those who did not feel that a woman, regardless of her race, should ever be in power, I just want to say fuck you. And after hearing what criminal Trump has said about Gaza, I guarantee you are wishing that you would have voted for Kamala Harris. So again, fuck you, because your stubbornness to look at the bigger picture has affected not only you, but those who did not vote for criminal Trump. For those of you who voted for criminal Trump, who refused to listen to what anyone else said, I just want to say, fuck you and the fucking horse that you fucking rode in on. When we say that you are uneducated, your vote for criminal Trump is the reason why we say that. You would much rather have a racist, homophobic, xenophobic, misogynistic, narcissistic, frail, weak-minded bully as president than to vote for someone who actually looks out for everyone. To the Latino community of individuals that voted for criminal Trump, now that he has deported your brothers and sisters, I bet you won't fucking do that dumbass shit again. But I still want to say fuck you. To my black brothers and sisters who voted for Donald Trump, I want to send a major, and I mean a major fuck you. I mean, have you been watching the news? Why on earth would you vote for a man who was sued by the federal government for discrimination against black people when it came to housing? A man who never apologized to the Central Park Five, even though DNA evidence cleared them of any and all charges. So as I finish this video, I have one question for the uneducated individuals that voted for criminal Trump. How are those egg prices? You know those eggs that you based not only your future, but the future of every citizen in the United States, when you stupidly voted for criminal Trump. So again, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you very fucking much.